welcome back to another episode of Life Hacks. In this particular episode, I'll be talking about the Abantu Book Festival. Now, if you've never ever heard about the Abantu Book Festival, my first question is, what? What? Have you been living under a rock? But don't worry, I got you. I'll tell you all about it to the point where you'll even want to go to the festival after watching this video. So the Abantu Book Festival was founded in 2016 by Thando Xolozane. He is a South African novelist and screenwriter. He's written 3 novels: Hear Me Alone, Unimportant, and A Man Who Is Not a Man. And he basically founded this festival as kind of a FUBU moment. It was a thing that is for us, by us. He didn't want to beg for a seat at the table from the wide literacy space, but to instead create a platform that honored, celebrated, healed, and prioritized Black voices, Black publishers, Black writers, and Black readers. And to basically shine a light on the fact that, Black people do read. We've been told countless times that Black people don't read, but the number one best-selling newspaper in South Africa is the Daily Sun, and its primary market is Black people. So numbers don't lie. So why are people coming at us telling us that we don't read? We do read. And he recognized that one of the issues that we have is access. So he's managed to make it super accessible, breaking down that barrier of access. So I am here to give you, I think, around about 8 tips on how to maximize all the fun at Abantu Book Festival. We are in December, and we are here to have the best December. You know how in SA December is like, it's a lifestyle, it's a lifestyle. So just to maximize your fun, I'm giving you 8 tips that you can consider to enjoy your time at Abantu. So the first one is a disclaimer, but having a car, so either driving there or carpooling there, will kind of be super seamless. It will make your life super easy if you have a car. For the 2 years that I went there, so the one that I went, the inaugural one in 2016 and again in 2018, I went with a car. I carpooled, the other one I drove, and it was just super easy. It was just super easy to get there because you can put everything in there and you can arrive at your time and leave at your time and travel to wherever you need to get to. So it's super easy. Number 2 is bring snacks. Now, we all know as festival goers that festival food is ridiculously expensive. Like, they supercharge. How are you gonna make hot dogs 80 rand, fam? It's not even a boerewors, it's a hot dog. How are you gonna do that? So the best thing to just kind of make your life super easy is bring snacks. So bring like fruits, bring a packet of chips, bring nuts, and also hydrate kind of stuff. So bring some water. We had Powerade last year just to keep the energy levels up. Powerade, juice, whatever is going to keep you hydrated and like in the moment to just kind of feel everything. So that's why the cart thing comes into play, because then you're going to put all of these in the cooler box, and whenever there's a break, you just quickly go grab your little peach or stone fruit and a little Powerade and just keep on going, keep it moving. Number 3 is I know we all want to look cute, but you need to dress in a functional way. So prioritize functionality over being cute. I'm going based off how last year it was super hot, and half the time you are sitting down or you're walking in the sun. So all of that kind of energy moving up and down, sweating, you don't want to be in something that is cute but is super tight and it's not breathable. So you need to kind of think about your outfit. Make sure that it is functional and breathable. This year, because it might be raining, so I did check like the weather forecast before doing this video, and it looks like it's like 80% rain. So the same thing does apply. You need to make sure that you are wearing something that is functional, cute, second priority. First priority is functional clothing. So either getting a raincoat, wearing those kind of water boots so that you make sure that no mud gonna be coming into your socks and whatever, right? Number 4, I'm still going back basing this off last year's weather. Sunscreen and hats. So like I said, because the event has kind of become super massive. You know, the first year we were using the Eyethu Lifestyle Centre's, you know, buildings, but now because it's so big, we have tents outside, just like literally facing the Eyethu Lifestyle Centre. So yay, by the way, because it's gone super big. So shout out to Tando, shout out to us. Like we are coming in droves and we are supporting the shit out of this festival. So make sure that you have hats. I would say umbrellas as well, but the thing is, you don't want to be carrying books and kamoge umbrella, kamoge snacks. So just to kind of reduce stuff from being in your hand, just have a hat and wear a lot of sunscreen because you still want to be looking good. You know what I'm saying? Still want to like fly and stuff, right? Then the next one is that you have to have a lot of money. Not a lot, but bring money. Because books will be on sale there, and it's books from, you know, a lot of African, South African, Black authors. So it's a nice way to kind of add to your Black writers collection. So the best way to do it is actually have money. There's also merchandising available. So shirts, like you'll have cute shirts like this available. So just have money. Like I would say minimum would be like 500 that you can bring. Especially if you're a student, but like 500, then you can at least buy like 2-3 books and maybe like a nice shirt. And this also means like, that's why I highlighted that you should bring snacks so that you can, that money that you were going to use to buy that 80 rand hot dog, you can now use to buy that 80 rand book. You know what I mean? So we gotta be smart. We gotta be smart about this, right? Then the next one is to definitely look at the program. Looking at the program is going to help you kind of decide which day to come. It's also going to help you decide which books you already have so that you can actually bring them and pack them. Because for the past 2 festivals I have been in a banner, I always forget to pack the books that I've already bought. And the authors are there, so they can easily, you know, sign the book for you. So just make sure that you check the program, you check what time the slot you wanna see is, and which authors will be there so that you can bring your books and they can sign them. So that's like a nice way to kind of hit 2 birds. Hit 2 birds with 1 stone. And then the next one, which sort of ties in with this one, is arrive early. Arriving early, and that's why you kind of, you know, the car thing helps because you're not reliant on public transport. Arrive early because 1, you get nice parking space. 2, you can get the lay of the land, so you can check where everything is, you know, oh, though there are the food stuff, or oh, there is like the tents where I need to go. And also you can actually purchase some of the books early because the shop then opens around that time. Then there's not a lot of people, so you can buy stuff. So arrive there early. So I think early would be like, I think by 8 o'clock be there, because the first session starts at 10. So like be there 8 o'clock, 8:30. I think that is a nice time to arrive there. And then the last one, which is something that I just added on, is to kind of put aside time. So after you're done with the festival, put aside time. Let's say maybe leave the festival at 3 and just explore Soweto. Soweto is a beautiful township. It is beautiful. It has a lot of historical significance. There are a lot of places that you can go to kind of learn about South African history. So that is kind of a nice addition. And you, again, hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. You kind of go and see panelists and enjoy book discussions, and then go around and explore Sowetan cuisine, Soweto lifestyle, basically. So those are my 8 tips. Let me know if there's more that you'd want to know, but those are my 8 tips. And then just a few things to kind of consider, because this is the admin side, the admin part of the video. So the Abantu Book Festival takes place from the 5th to the 8th of December. Yes, you heard right. It takes place from today, the 5th to the 8th of December. But don't fret, don't worry. Today, there's no program except for the evening. So during the day, they just have a media briefing where the people from the media will come and, you know, have a briefing and learn about what this year's agenda is. And then the keynote address is basically like either an awesome literary figure in kind of Black literature coming about to tell us what is the tone for this year, what is the theme, what is the tone of this year's festival. So That's the keynote on the Thursday. Then from Friday to Sunday, that's when you would have the programs. So you'll have panelists, you'll have creating writing workshops, all free. The day programs are all free. So shout out again to Tanda for making things accessible. And then in the evening, you have sometimes other panels or performances, and they're usually 20 rand. So still something that a lot of people can easily afford. You know what I mean? You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to really dig like that deep into your December budget. So those are for the 6th to the 8th, so the Friday to the Sunday. And because it's December, usually the Sunday ends with sort of a big bang. They have like a concert going on, so it's like kind of like just to sum up the December feeling that, guys, it's gonna be a vibe, so they do that. Then the other thing is that it is set in Soweto, like I said, and also it's great for a family day situation. So if you have kids, they have like a children's program. You can easily like drop your kid there, or just don't be the parent that drops the kid and then leaves. Like your kid can enjoy and learn a lot about Black authors, learn a lot about representation, which I think is super important. And then you can also have fun. And then the last thing is, this is definitely a space for Black people, like very unapologetically a black space. And if you've come from the book industry, you know that it is very intrinsically white. You know, you have festivals like the French Book and the Open Book that are intrinsically white, but this space is carved out for Black people to kind of enjoy and just bask in our greatness, because we are great, and this festival does exactly that. So I hope that these tips helped. I hope that you are now going from pending to definitely yes. And I hope to see some of you guys there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this. And yeah, let the December raucousness start off with a awesome bang. See you guys.